What's up, everybody? Jay here, doing a little trade review of what went down today. Having a great week so far. Markets close tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and the Black Friday sale is still running. So the courses, link to my courses are down below. Memberships, everything on sale for the next couple days. So go check those out. And today we want to talk about this Amazon trade, right? So people in the chat in my Discord, they were asking about this Amazon, if I could do a review on it. So here we go. We'll do a little review and I'll let you know what other plays I made, some stuff that I'm holding or just got into today, right? So first off, Amazon, right? We talked about this yesterday, this Amazon trade that I was getting into. And it was a short-term debit spread, right? And I told you that I would get out today if it did exactly what it did, which was nice. Got out of that early on today. But what did I do? So it was a short-term debit spread. I bought the 31, what did I buy? The 3190? No, 3185 calls, right? Here we go. Let me just pop this over here. We can see at the bottom. So I bought the 3185 and sold the 3190. So it was a $5 wide debit spread that expires on Friday, November 27th. Now, you don't always got to hold your trades till expiration. And I definitely did not do that today. So I got into the spread yesterday. I closed it out today I pretty much doubled on this trade, right? So I got in yesterday around... got in yesterday. It cost me about 84 cents. So about $84 per contract because, if we're trading options, if you get in for 84 cents, you got to times by 100 because every contract has 100 shares in it, right? So every contract, every spread you bought cost you $84. I closed it today I closed it at $2. So I hit a nice double on this trade. And it only took, I got in yesterday at 1 p.m., closed it today around 10 a.m. So first 30 minutes of the day, which was nice. And yesterday, if you go back to my video that I posted on this channel yesterday, I said if Amazon sees, big move up tomorrow morning, today, then I would just close it out and take whatever I got. That's exactly what I did. And it was a nice addition to the P&L that we already had this week. So that was the trade on Amazon. I did a 31.85 by 31.90 call debit spread. That means price has to be above 31.90 by expiration to collect the full profit. And in this case, I was fine with making half of the full max profit, right? So if I would have held it till Friday and Amazon would have been above 31.90, would have collected another $2 in premium, a little more. But why wait? Amazon could do anything on Friday since the market's closed tomorrow. Actually, it would have been better to hold it because I would have collected more premium since Amazon's really right at the strike, 31.85 and 31.90. But that's the Amazon trade. Boy, that took a little longer than expected to go through. But if we were looking on the chart that I was talking about yesterday with Amazon, I think I showed my trading view chart. And if we went to the intraday, you could see it a little easier, right? That this whole area, we had some resistance right here. We had some support right around here. Probably should use like a line tool for this, but that's fine. And we were waiting. We said, all right, this energy is being built up inside this range, and at some point it's going to do something like this or something like that and trade lower. Well, today told us pretty early, pre-market, it was already trading around the upper end of this, right, at the resistance right around here. Pre-market we were getting, price was running up above yesterday's high. So we were like, all right, Amazon might break out here. I even posted in my Discord this morning, watch for a break of 3140. If it does that, Amazon could run. We could see Amazon at 3200 by the end of the week. And sooner or later, we were at 3200 in the first 30 minutes of the day. So I was like, all right, time to get out of this trade. I'm fine with, you know, hitting a double on this one, because it was a lotto play. It was a play that I put a little bit of money into that would have made me a good amount. And if I lost everything, if it went the opposite way, I would have been fine because it was a smaller trade. It wasn't like my, you know, full size position. But it was great. Ran up to literally 3,200 today and then started going sideways, consolidating. But it did close pretty strong. So, you know, looks like we're headed back up to here, which is around 3,220. See what happens on Friday, where it opens up at. But yeah, that was the Amazon trade. Amazon looks like it's starting to break out. Fridays it typically sells off, but if we could, you know, clear this 3,200 range, then we might be up and running for Amazon. Now another play that I got into today is Zoom. So if we, let me just pull this back down, or you know what, we could just go here and type in Zoom. So if we look at Zoom, there's this gap right here, right? Between 450 and 480. All right, so this is very similar to our trade with Baba that I'm still in. Baba, we have this gap between 280 and 290. I want to see that gap fill. That's what I'm playing on Baba. And you could check my video from yesterday talking about Baba. What were we looking at? Zoom. So Zoom is the same kind of thing. Today, the price action, we see a 30-minute chart here on the right. Opened up pretty strong, sold off a bit, bounced off the low of the day, and then kind of closed the day pretty strong, right back near those highs. So I do like Zoom. I do like Zoom here. Friday, if we could get above 449, 450, that would be great. I'll hold it through the weekend. But I have two separate trades on Zoom. So let's also look at the moving averages on Zoom. On the daily chart, we can see that I have a gap outlined right here. Let me delete that. But we did close above the 20 EMA today, right? So Zoom has been rebounding after that sell-off. And it left a gap right here. So that's what we just talked about. And now we're hanging above the 20 EMA. So that's a pretty bullish sign here for Zoom for short term, really. So I do like Zoom up to 480. And what I did was two separate trades. I put one little risky one for this week. So on Friday's expiration, I took a spread similar to Amazon. Very tight spread, $5 wide. So what I did was buy the 465 calls, right? So I bought those and then I sold the 470s. All right, so that's a $5 wide spread, and 470 would be a little like in the middle of the gap. So I'm not looking for the gap filled totally on Friday. Just if we could, you know, drip into the gap and get halfway, that would put us right here, 470, right? And we would need to be above 470 to collect the max profit, which, if you guys don't know how to calculate the max profit on spreads, I'll tell you real quick. So you get the width of the spread, right? Do 470 minus 465, that's $5, okay? So now you go look at what you paid for the spread. So I paid for this spread 68 cents. So I'm gonna do $5 minus 68 cents. And that's going to get me what? $4.32. So that's your max profit right there. $432. Okay. So why is it $432? Well, like I said before, we're trading options. So you got to times this by 100. Times it by 100, you get $432. All right. So $68 could turn into 432. Pretty decent, right? For, you know, a $20 move, which is pretty normal for Zoom. And of course, you wouldn't have to wait until you got up to 470. Even if it goes to like 465, 468 or something, you could get out and sell it for more than what you paid. Okay? So that's the Zoom trade, and then I did place a bigger size trade for the December 18th expiration. So I gave this one a little more time to go fill that gap, but it's pretty much the same thing. I'm just looking for the gap fill. So what I did was I bought the 450s, so I went a little wider. All right, so I bought the 450 calls, and then I sold the 470s. Okay, so for this one, I needed above 470 again, but this one's a little wider, so I paid a little more. All right, it cost me about $7. Let me see. I'm looking at my other screen here. It cost me $7.75 for this one, which means $775 each. And again, how do you calculate your max profit on this trade? Pretty simple. You do so how wide is it? 470 minus 450 is 20. So you do 20 minus what you paid for the spread. So your entry, 775, and that is very ugly. And that gets you about 1225, right? So that gets you about 12. Let me just get rid of that. That just looks ugly. So you do 20 minus 7. Wow, that's even worse. 775, and you get 1225, right? So $1,225 per contract would be your max profit if Zoom is above 470 by December 18th. Okay, so $700, $775 to make about $1,225 per contract. So, and obviously we need Zoom to do the same kind of move, just we're giving it more time. So I was willing to risk a lot more on this trade rather than the one that expires on Friday, because with options you want to give yourself the gift of time. So really all I'm doing is playing that gap fill again. We'll see if it happens. All right, so those are my trades. Tesla actually closed it out, so took my profits on Tesla today. It could go to 600, it could go to 620, that's fine. All right, there's always going to be more trades on Tesla, but we caught a lot of that move, so very happy with those profits. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little review. All right, so those are my plays. That's really how I'm trading these markets. Just finding a couple good setups that'll last a couple days, and yeah, just let them rock. And I don't have to be in front of the screens all day. So if you want to learn more about that, the course is down below. You still got the Black Friday sale going, and I teach you literally how to do this stuff. So go get that, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Have a great long weekend. If I don't post any more videos with your families, enjoy it. Happy Turkey Day, and I'll see you guys later. Night.